When you're blue and kinda lonely too, you'll find a smile will go a long, long way. Though you're down, don't sit around and frown. A little smile will go a long, long way. Never grieve, just try to make believe the sky is blue, although you know it's gray. Don't you pine, it's just a waste of time. You'll find a smile will go a long.
Hey, welcome in. It's another fine edition of Ron and Jen's Great Escape. We took last week off because of the holiday. Everybody took last week off because of the holiday. Mm-hmm. But we are back with Podcast 98. We're closing in on 100, and I'm trying to figure out how we're gonna celebrate 100 podcasts.
Maybe we bring Steve Cass in that day.
Maybe, yes.
Yes.
Yes. You know, why not? He's our resident historian.
He is, and I mean, he's almost 100.
You know, we diss Steve from time to time jokingly, but we love him to death.
We do. That's why we do it.
But you know what?
What?
He has institutional knowledge on talk radio that so few people who are actually on the air now have. So he's the equivalent of Kathy Gregg, the last person standing with institutional knowledge on the Providence Journal.
So basically, you're saying he's a history book.
He is.
Yeah, I mean,
he's a talk radio history book.
If somebody young is watching us, then you have to explain it like that.
Okay, there you go.
Because, this is where we're at.
I thank you for translating.
Very good, yes.
We would like to say thank you to our sponsors now, too. O'Hara Senior Care Services. Good friend, Brenda Lee O'Hara, been doing it a long time and doing it right, too. So if your elderly loved ones need help staying in their own home and maintaining their independence, which they've worked so hard to do, give her a call, and she can customize some help at 401-345-1811. That's O'Hara Senior Care at 401-345-1811. And we welcome in another organization today that I know is very, very, very close to your heart.
You know, I just have to tell you, I'm so grateful for Operation Stand Down because I just have to say, as a vet, these folks over there, Tony DeQuattro and all of his, all the great people over there.
Eric Wallen,
they saved my life. And so if you're looking for any care, if you're a vet and you need some care, listen up. Rhode Island's primary nonprofit for veterans is definitely always will be in my heart, Operation Stand Down. They help veterans with housing, employment, basic needs, and VA disability benefits. Just go on to the website, osdro.org.
I'm sorry, it's a misprint, my fault.
Oh, yeah, pardon me. osdri.org for more information. That's an operation. Or just plug in Operation Stand Down in Google, you'll find them.
I apologize. Those were my fat French Canadian fingers working the keyboards.
That's okay.
They're like sausages. They can be like sausages. You know what I'm saying? But when I play the accordion, they come to life.
And people might say, well, if they help you, how come you don't even know the damn website? Well, because I had a hotline to Tony.
Yeah.
I just did.
And I'm the brouillon who typed that wrong. But I throw Dee DeQuattro's name in, too. Tony's daughter, who does a lot of work there. And she is now an active member of the military. I think she's been in Germany quite a bit.
Yes, she has. And she, her and her lawyer skills, when I needed some help, right when I got healthy, they helped. Let me just say, Dee would meet me in court. That was a rough time, but they were there for me. And here I am today doing Podcast 98.
Podcast 98.
I should be dead. Thank you, Operation
Also doing a weekly radio show.
Oh, yeah.
Right? Shameless plug on 1540 WADK, WADK.com.
That's today.
Yeah, it is. Well, as we record this, it's today. So that's the best way to check out the website. The radio show is, you can get it anywhere at WADK.com. And our Facebook page, Ron and Jen's Great Escape. Check that out because we put a lot of cool stuff up on that. And then on Mondays, between 4 and 5, we're in the dugout with Mike Stenhouse and a little beefier stuff. We get into more issue-oriented stuff than this.
We do.
And then lastly, we write a column for RI News. Boy, we're busy. RINewstoday.com.
I like busy.
Nancy Thomas's great operation, and that drops on Wednesdays. All right, let's get into the news now and really bum everybody out.
Wow.
Because a majority of Americans now say the actions of the federal government are hurting them. In fact, around 57% listed federal government impact as their most important concern. So more Americans are financially struggling. And even though the price of gas now is like fluctuating, it's down like 20, 25 cents. A big deal.
Well, let's discuss that for a minute because I was in a crowd of folks the other day, and they were saying around July 4th, well, isn't it curious how...
In that tone of voice?
Yeah, just like that.
Isn't
it curious how gas prices magically are coming down? There's no reserves that's been opened. We're not able to do any additional drilling.
And you mean with the midterms coming up?
Yeah,
possibly?
With the midterms coming up. I don't know if the Saudis are giving us more. I think that they've upped their output by a few million barrels per day or something.
You know why? Because they took time off from dismembering members of the media.
Yeah, I mean, that too. So, I mean, the bottom line is why? Why is this happening? And I said, because I think, am I wrong here? Biden said on the down low to the big oil companies after he rebuked them, listen, I'm going to give you guys a ton of tax breaks. Lower the price so Americans don't go bat poop crazy. I don't want the White House to burn into, explode there, blow up. Just do that. We'll give you the tax break. Shh. Is that what's happening?
Probably. Yeah. And that is like seriously.
That's what I told. I
mean, more tax breaks.
More tax breaks, yes.
Yeah, seriously behind the scenes as we aggressively pursue our all green agenda.
Wow.
I did a little research because I was bored the other day.
Well, that happens.
I did a little research. Do you know what's the most affordable? So that would make it the least expensive. Totally electric car.
Would that be the Volt?
It's the Volt.
Oh, it is.
It is. Good call. Right. It's the Chevy Volt, and now you can get local rebates on top of national rebates. That'll be about the equivalent of $10,000. So if you take those rebates, apply them to the sticker price of a Chevy Volt, you're still going to pay close to $30,000 for the most affordable. So that would make it the least expensive option for an electric vehicle. It's not an option right now.
Well,
it's ridiculous.
It is ridiculous. And the thing about this administration, like them or not, this is
not, by the way.
Well, a lot of people feel that way. This is how they've rolled since they've, gotten into Washington. There's nothing that it's sort of, everybody, this is what we're thinking. Let's talk about it. Let's debate it. Let's have town halls. Let's do this. Let's go out, find out, take the temperature of different communities in different parts of the country where different people will be affected differently in different ways.
Watch out with those things.
I'm sorry.
What, are you landing a plane over here?
Right. No, but I'm just saying. But the thing is, there isn't. It's just, this is what we're doing. Like it. Boom.
That's it.
And so, first of all, America's not really used to that. I mean, there used to be a lot more moderate Democrats, and all of a sudden in Washington, it's just, this is how it's going to be. It doesn't matter whether it's a transgender issue or it's an energy issue or it's any issue or it's education. This is just the way it's going to be. Don't you think?
Period.
Yeah, that's it.
Period.
And I don't think Americans are really buying into that.
But on top of that, factor this thought in. Mr. Reach Across the Aisle.
Got long Greek finger.
Mr. Reach Across the Aisle.
Yes.
Joe Biden. This is his administration. The guy who's like, I reach across, on the green screen, I reach across the aisle. He's incapable of doing that now. Incapable.
He doesn't, no, I disagree. He doesn't want to.
Exactly. Well, no.
He's not incapable. It's just that his handlers are telling him, you will not do that.
Handlers. I love that. Like he's at the Roger Williams Park Zoo.
Yeah, well, because he's not running the show.
No, he's not.
Being told what to do, what to say, where to go.
He's not.
Right?
All right.
Right.
Let's get back to fun stuff.
Fun?
All right. Before we get into
that wasn't unfun.
Well, unfun, is that a word?
I just made it.
We just made it up.
I just made it up.
And if it's on our podcast, we can say whatever the hell we want. We can make
can.
up words. We can do whatever we want.
You can even say
Nana.
Nana.
All right. Before we get into Jen's news, which is the weird stuff, not weird, but it's just not the stuff that makes it above the fold. But it's fun.
It should.
It's fun. I love this because on our Facebook page, we put up a lot of stuff that I don't like to use the term nostalgia because that makes me feel very old.
I love it.
So I like the term retro more than, but that's just semantics. But I love this. Americans are nostalgic for their childhood summers. And we talk about this a lot because you went to camp.
I did.
What was the camp you went to?
It was called Camp Wyota. And
Camp
it was
Wyota.
in Lake Fairleigh. It was in Ely, Vermont on Lake Fairleigh.
Oh, wow. That must be beautiful.
Oh, it was. So I'm telling you, it was the happiest time of my life as a kid up there.
Wow.
I have so many friends to this day that watch what we do, that listen, we're still in touch. We have reunions. I love those women. I love that place. I just spent the best memories ever.
Wow. That's fantastic. And also, you and your friends made an entire outdoor set of furniture made of GIMP. one of those summers. It's a beautiful thing. You
We
still
did.
have
We
it.
made taffy. We had gimp.
It's
Yes,
great.
It was so
While
good.
summer is great, it's certainly not as great as when we were kids. Apparently, according to this survey, 55% of Americans long to be a kid again. I don't want to ever relive another year of my life. I am where I am. I sound like Popeye. I am what I am, that great philosopher. But to think of good times, that's fine. To live in them, different.
I don't
Not
know.
good.
I'd go back just to camp. If I could go back for those 7 weeks.
You know why? Because
just 7 weeks and then done. And then
that's
because
you didn't finish that couch that you were making out of gimp.
Well, yeah, that is true. You know what? Next week, I'll bring something that I made at summer camp. I have it in my kitchen.
Wonderful.
I made it on the pottery wheel.
I'm looking forward to it. Among the childhood summer things that most adults missed, playing outside, 45%. Family vacations. Don't make me go back there. Remember the dad driving in the car? Don't make me. We never stopped and thought, he can't go back there. He'll lose control of the wheel.
Yeah, we didn't have vacations, really.
Eating ice cream.
Well, yeah, that was.
We got to try that new place down the road at Piss.
Yeah, that was good.
Oh.
When I was a kid eating ice cream. That was really
Going
good.
swimming? I can't swim, so I don't care.
You going fish and rod?
Yeah, I do. I am. Go ahead.
Oh, you got worms?
I do, but I'm going anyway.
Yeah, there you go.
There you go. Jeez, God, you've never got the timing on that right.
No.
How many years? 25 years.
25 years.
So anyway, that's the kind of stuff that people are nostalgic for. Is what?
Wait, hold up, Ron.
The more memories of a summer.
Why? You mean to tell me that if God said in the James Earl Jones voice, Ronald Leo St. Pierre.
Wow, that's scary.
Yeah. I'm going to give you the opportunity to go back to any point in your life for one day. You wouldn't go back?
Oh, yeah. I can think of the one day, too.
Oh, really?
I ain't going to share it with anybody.
Why?
Because there'll be hell to pay in the house.
Uh-oh. Is it the day you got married?
Yes, it is, of course.
Oh,
of course it is. Yeah, okay.
Does
Thank
Patty
you.
watch these?
Thank you so much. I hope not. After that, I hope
Never
not.
will watch this.
Lastly, before we go to Jen's news, with inflation on the rise, experts say now is the time, this is interesting, to do your holiday shopping.
Started.
I already started, too.
Started.
Turn around, look. There's one gift wrap right back there. See it?
Oh, no way.
It's not for you.
Oh.
Not for you.
Darn it.
Items that you should score big on now to get ahead.
Yeah, that's good.
Big ticket items, electronics, outdoor gear. So you might want to start your Christmas shopping early. Okay?
I don't know anybody that could use outdoor gear.
No, me either.
I mean, you have everything you need. You're an outdoorsy kind of guy sometimes.
I am. No,
yeah,
I'm
you
not.
go running and you take a walk.
Yeah, I try.
You hike sometimes.
I'm more of an indoors guy now.
Yeah.
Now we'll turn it over to Jen's News now, America's favorite segment.
That's right.
I've been told, at least.
Jen's News. Hazel, where'd you go?
Yeah, where is Hazel?
It's time for America's favorite segment.
She's in the other
What
room.
is it, Ron? It's
time for Jen's News.
Jen's News.
Nana's very excited about it.
You know, I had to bite my tongue when you were talking about politics a little bit there because I really wanted to, when you said that Americans are kind of down on government. I thought this could have been a really good fit for that. But I decided to keep this in Jen's News because the story has gone national. Her video, her TikTok situation has gone viral.
What an embarrassment.
So if you're not aware, we've got a lawmaker in the state. Her name is Tierra Mack. And she, I can't see what district here. I think it's in the...
Don't worry about it.
Okay. Well, anyway, she's a Rhode Island state senator, and she's being ridiculed. Now, if you don't know why... Well, she posted a campaign video. A campaign video of
Not
her,
a vacation video.
No.
A campaign
It's a campaign video of her twerking upside down in a barely there bikini. So basically, her butt and her back is facing the camera, and she's doing her thing, and someone is in the background screaming, "That ass, that ass." And I mean, listen... If this were just somebody that was...
That ass indeed.
Yeah, just a Rhode Islander.
What an ass. How's that sound?
And did this on July 4th. And I think that is, you know, I mean, that's what really ticked me off.
That's just a condiment on top of the stupidity.
Yeah, Democrat Tierra Mack, 28, used her official district TikTok page on the 4th of July to post a saucy clip of her shaking her booty while in a headstand on a beach. That ass, that ass, that ass. Someone can be heard saying, admiring it. Before Mack, wearing a skimpy yellow bikini, turns to the camera and begs, "Vote Senator Mack." So I just, here's why this bothers me. And I just wanted to put this in Jen's News. And I don't know that we should put it on Ron and Jen's Great Escape page.
No, I don't want to put it on there.
No, so but if
I'm embarrassed by it.
Well, yeah, if you want to check it out, and listen, July 4th actually is a perfect day. She has every right to do this. That's not my issue. I don't care what she does. She can twerk her way into, heaven. That's fine if she wants to do that, But she's a sitting state senator. And I don't know. Does that mean that standards or decorum
Of course.
Are racist now? So if you hold somebody to a certain standard, so if you'd like to be a state senator, if you want to be a state rep, there are certain things you have to do, or there are certain ways that you should behave. Is that asking too much?
Decorum.
I don't know, but is decorum racist now? Because she seems to say,
she'll make it.
Yeah, well, so it had racked up, now it's well over 70,000 views. Imagine a local senator from Rhode Island. She was even on Tucker Carlson. She made the national, and Tucker Carlson was like, yeah, Rhode Island, all right, good for you guys. He was teasing.
Yeah, right.
So what she says, though, she goes on to say in an interview she did with a local network in Rhode Island that, the problem is that, she's a victim because everybody has held her to a higher standard. And it's really because she's a brown queer woman. And it has nothing to do with you being black. It has nothing to do with, people don't care that you're gay or black. It has nothing to do with that.
When it's convenient to her argument, it does.
Well, yeah. Well, this is the thing, though. She got elected because she was gay and because she was black. Can we say that? I don't.
Well, good for her for that.
Well, that's what I'm saying. But then she's saying that people are hating on her because she's gay and black. So which is it? I don't know. Is it both? But how about this? How about you just look like a complete fool?
Yeah, bingo. And make our
you embarrassed our state.
Make our state look stupid.
Right. You were embarrassment, and that's right. Just. So I wanted to throw that in there. So there you go. So vote.
Which one is it? Add them up, divide by 2.
Yeah, I don't know. She has every right to do it. But when you're a state,
please,
a state rep or a state senator,
please.
I don't know.
Please. You want to see Dan McKee in a Speedo doing cartwheels on Scarborough?
Well, no, but
that'll
get
hits.
Better than that.
That's what I'm saying. That's going to get hits,
what
too.
What I don't want to see is Dan McKee in the Speedo sitting on his couch grabbing his nuts. Drinking a beer going, yeah, my life is effing great. You could do that on TikTok, but is that becoming of a...
Like Chris Christie.
Of a governor?
Like Chris Christie. Where did she post this initially?
TikTok. On her official...
What? Say that again.
Her official TikTok, I guess, page. That's how... So her official... So let me see. I'll tell you.
I don't think it's a personal thing. Is it a state?
Her official district TikTok page.
Oh, think about that for a second.
Yeah.
Her official district TikTok
at Mac District 6.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. There's your representation, District 6.
Yeah.
Be proud of it.
I can't believe that. Gosh.
Outrageous.
If I was ever running for office, if you ran for office, wouldn't it be something I'd expect to see you going jogging in a thong down the street?
Ain't gonna
holding
happen.
A sign.
Ain't gonna happen.
With pasties on.
It'll get attention. Will it get me votes? Do you think people would get behind? I'm not going to say get behind me. That's different. Never mind. Let's move on.
Get behind.
There we go. Let's
vote Mac.
Let us move on.
Speaking of behinds, a naked Florida man climbs onto a big rig and throws the highway into chaos. Did you see this video?
I saw the. Yeah.
You see his behind and the full Monty.
Yeah, thank God when they posted it on social media, they did the face.
They blurred it.
Yeah, they blurred it. Thank God.
I don't want to see his Frogger.
I don't want to see any of that.
A nude man threw a Florida commute into chaos.
Where was this again? Florida.
Yeah.
Okay, I get it.
Last week, after he scampered across several highway lanes and hopped on the bed of a semi-trailer, startled Sarasota driver stopped to observe the mayhem on Interstate 75 at about 4 p.m. on June 30th and posted footage of the incident, made it to social media. Adding to the turmoil, the unidentified nudist executed his dash and mount amid driving rain.
Dash and mount.
That's what they said.
It's an Olympic event, I think.
Yep. So anyway, he was transported to the hospital for mental evaluation.
All righty.
Yeah. And this is one of your favorite stories, and it's this time of year.
And I think this is lastly, if I'm not mistaken.
Lastly, yeah. Well, I could go on. Would you like me to go on?
No, we have a time limit.
Oh, okay. Well, anyway, so this is the time of year of the Little League World Series, Wimbledon, and the running of the bulls, the big bull run.
Been 2 years since they did this in Pamplona.
Yes, and you love this because why?
We root for the Bulls.
Do we root for the Bulls?
Go Bulls!
Well, I'm sorry.
And I'm not talking Chicago's NBA entry.
No.
I'm talking the Critters.
Yeah, and I'm sorry to tell you, though, yesterday there were no gorings.
It's only day one.
Yes, but 6 were injured.
Excellent.
Yep, and that's what authorities reported. No gorings. They actually do this as though this is a real news story because it is. They reported no gorings Friday during the second day of the bull run. No, it was the second day of the Spanish City in Pamplona. Although 6 people were taken to the hospital with very serious injuries. Some runners slipped, some tripped and fell. They charged down and they ran over them. So
Brouillons.
yeah. Oh, and the bulls at times they broke into separate groups. And they follow different people.
They're getting smarter.
They're getting like the dinosaurs.
Yeah.
They're getting like Jurassic Park where they flank you.
You're figuring it out,
Yeah.
you stupid brouillons.
Go Bulls! All right, so
you can pick a last story to take us out, but I'm going to say this before I turn it to you.
Okay.
James Bond producer Barbara Broccoli, not Broccoli, says it's going to be a while before we get another James Bond movie.
I would have said broccoli.
Yeah, I know you would have, but you would have ordered broccoli.
Yeah.
She says the next movie will be, quote, a reinvention of Bond, and until they decide what direction they're going in, they can't start writing a script. Daniel Craig was a fun Bond. I liked his performances. I'm not a big Bond fan. I don't really care about the movies. I will watch them. I thought he was a good Bond, but he was a deviation from Ian Fleming's creation. Ian Fleming is the guy who created James Bond. Ian Fleming's James Bond is suave, he's debonair, and he beats you with more cerebral approach than physical approach. You're right, so I guess that puts audiences these days to bed. However, that's the way I would like to see them.
Boom! Smack! We want that stuff.
Yeah, but you know what?
Dinosaurs.
Yeah, I'd like to see them
That's
go
what
back
we want at the movies.
But I want to see them go back to the true vision of the guy who created the character, and that's Ian Fleming. So that's just my 2 cents worth.
True vision?
Yeah.
Someone just farted. That's so boring. All right, you know what's not boring? That's not boring.
No, roll out the barrel.
I like that. The birthday of the 7-Eleven Slurpee is July 11th. National Slurpee Day is returning to 7-Eleven. What does that mean for you? Normally, the convenience store chain offers a free Slurpee to customers on that day. This year, however, the chain is celebrating its 95th birthday, as well as extending the celebration for 11 days. Translation, they're desperate to get you in there and spend some money.
Oh, that'll give you a major brain freeze,
Speedy
too.
rewards, and 7 reward members will find a coupon for a free small Slurpee in their account on that day. Anyway, you can go. It's for any flavor. Cherry, blue raspberry, pina colada, Coca-Cola, whatever. So go on in and get your free Slurpee.
Go slow, though, because you got a major brain freeze on those things.
Yeah, and hit just a little tip. If it smells funny in your cup, that means they haven't cleaned the machine in a long time. You might get diarrhea.
All right, so choose wisely.
Yeah.
All right, be nice to each other. And thanks again to O'Hara Senior Care Services.
Oh, yes.
If an elderly member in your family needs some help maintaining their independence, staying in home, they deserve it. Get in touch with Brenda Lee, 401-345-1811. And thanks to Operation Stand Down
Yes.
RI.
Yeah, absolutely. They saved my life. If you're a vet, they can help save yours too. Give them a call.
Or log on to
OSDRI.org for more information. Operation Stand Down, all right?
See you next week.